What's up guys, it's RCS Stinger here, and welcome back to another video. Now, today, I have a story for you guys. Now, this is a really insane story, so if you could go down and smash that like button, let's see if we can hit 5 likes for this beautiful, beautiful story. And with that being said, let's get into it. I'm actually telling you guys a little bit of a story. This story actually happened, I think it was last week. I actually ended up calling the cops. Me, my sister, and my grandma were heading to the mall, and we decided to take the city bus. I haven't taken the city bus in before this, in 2 years. The way to the mall actually went pretty fine. There's this guy, alright? He was on the bus. So my sister and I decided to sit next to each other on the bus because, you know, why not? My TV just turned off. I don't know why it's doing this straight up. So yeah, my sister and I decided to sit next to each other on the bus, and there's this guy, right? He was sitting behind my sister. I was in the left seat, my sister was in the right seat, and this guy was right behind us. He was on the right seat. Yeah, the right seat. Put his arm down on the bus seat. It was really weird. And he just started rubbing his arm on my sister's lower back. She was super freaked out by this, so she scooted forward in her seat. This guy was just hanging his arm on the chair. I thought that this guy was just being disrespectful or something, so I was just well, whatever. Alright, sorry about that. Just got a phone call. I don't know who it was, but as I was saying, I thought this guy would just be playing rude or something, so I was just oh, whatever. I can understand why she scooted up, because I don't want some weirdo touching my back either. A few minutes later, my sister decides to get up to go sit next to my grandma, who was in the seat in front of me. Now the weirdo guy that was sitting behind my sister, he starts rubbing the seat where she was sitting. He just starts puts his hand on the seat, just starts rubbing it. At this point, I was okay, this guy's in that job. There's something wrong with this guy. That's not even it. Straight up, a few minutes later, not a few minutes later, a few seconds later, this guy straight up comes and sits next to me. At this point, I was so uncomfortable. My heart was just a few bus stops down, I decided to get up because I didn't want to sit next to this guy. Straight up, this guy was creepy. I told him to move, but he was not moving. He just sat there looking at me I was speaking dumb or something. I had to leap over the seat to sit down because well, my grandma and my sister actually moved a seat in front because they didn't want to be behind this weirdo. So they moved the seat in front. Yeah, I had to leap over the seat to come sit there. Then this guy straight up gets up again and comes and sits next to me. At this point, I got up and I was just bruh, you better get away from me right now, bruh. Straight up. I was just I think I started cussing him out too. But and my grandpa was just y'all, get away from my grandson. And then this guy, he looked at her she was stupid or something. I swear this guy was I don't know, he might have had some mental issues or problems, something. He eventually got up, then he moved to the other side of the bus. When the bus finally arrived to the depot, we had to go in. We went to the main security place. I had to go back on the bus, but I had a security guard come with me to see if we could point out that guy, but that guy already left. So they told us to go home and call the police. So the police could review the tapes or something or what happened. Alright, so we called them. Now this really nice officer came out, straight up, he was so nice. He gave us some police reports to fill out, so I had to go fill those out. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys liked it, tell me down below what kind of, if you like, what kind of videos you want to see, what kind of videos you don't want to see. That is bad, I'm sorry, my bad. Yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.